So let me ask you, bro. It's kind of on camera, off camera, right?
Yeah.
You have a lot of jewelry, and you be rocking hella jewelry, right?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, bro, you a rock star, and I've seen you. You be moving these motherfuckers like a mosh pit, right? You be moving a mosh pit like a school of fish, bro. How do you be rocking out with the jewelry on? Do you not be worried about like ripping some shit out or something?
I used to have this one chain that used to beat my chest up. As soon as that you do anything, I'm like bop bop. Yeah. But now I think I sometimes be taking the shit off though. I done did it in the mid set before.
Just say fuck it.
But this shit cool. The shit I wear now probably could actually stay up.
Yeah, that shit's sturdy. 3, 2. Hey, what's up, Guan? Bonjour, Famil. It's Bump Jonas here, and I'm chilling with none other than
your mom's.
I love that.
Your mom's stepdaddy. Not Bump's mom's stepdaddy, but your mom's stepdaddy.
I ain't saying I'm not the stepdaddy either.
The God of Rage.
There it is.
Color thing.
No, I actually had Bloodwind Vampires Kimrex.
You are right. Actually, it's not color thin. Max, like you said, how we got tied in together, Max Millie, he called me that out of nowhere. That's just like my name in his context. So I just had to, color thin. But you're right. Bloodwind Vampires Kimrex is really the name.
Okay. I'm just like, make sure I'm talking to the right motherfucker here.
Look,
we about to have a sit down, about to get started. Y'all need to tap in, all right? It's going to be some motherfucking gems. And as you can tell, it might get serious. I don't know. But let me ask you, though. Let's dive into this motherfucker.
Let's get it.
First of all, who is Culley, a.k.a. Bloodwind? What do you do, and why?
Culley, a.k.a. Bloodwind, is a hellraiser, a rage therapist, mosh pit confidant. No, but I'm the rage therapist. So I'm the one. Every artist has their lane. Every artist has what frequencies they bring to the table. And if you're a rager, that's bringing that pent up anger we all got. We all live our lives, and we do this same cycle every day. Little things piss you off. The cops may pull you over on the way home. You may go to the gas station. Somebody don't open the door. You're like, damn.
Right.
Rage is just it's not the main solution to the world's anger, but it's a mini solution. And if you come to a rage therapy, you'll get that chaos value.
Ooh, okay. It's a release.
It's like the sauna, but for your ears and emotion. You go to the sauna to release that shit. You
to
go
get
to
the
this to release
toxins
that
out.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's one other alternative besides the shooting range, boxing classes, running the track, whatever.
Okay. So a little controlled violence, a little therapeutic violence.
Controlled chaos, literally.
I like that. Okay, so my question is why then? Why do you feel that we need that release, that rage therapy?
I feel as though it's needed because even in music right now, hip hop too. I mean, there's a lot of artists that have hype music. They give you that, but it's in a different way. Mine allows you to fully lose control, though. There's no, when you come to a rage therapy show, like you've attended a couple of times, you don't have to. As you've seen, like I try to make it to where the ragers, the ragers in the crowd, they know you don't have to sit there and be cool, bobbing your head.
Nah,
you can.
You
this
let
is a place
go.
where you can let it go.
No offense, but fuck you, Eminem. You cannot lose yourself more than at a Culley show.
At a rage therapy
I'm just telling you, I've not seen anybody. I mean, okay, I'm sure there's Marilyn Manson or somebody out there that rages hard, but goddamn, do you get down?
Right.
Like, hold on, I'm going to derail a little bit. I always like to give people their accolades. I like to give their flowers now while they're here. And I usually wait till later on. But I have to tell you up front, there's this thing which is very, very prevalent in the internet where what you see is not what you get.
Right.
And the energy that you give off online is exactly the same energy that we get in person, right? A nice person, very able to be very approachable,
right?
Until you get them in that pit, and then shit goes. I'm chilling. I'm Clark Kent, and you get me in that pit, and I'm Superman. I'm letting it all out, or some kind of altered beast werewolf. So I want to just say, like, I really, really, really appreciate the fact that one, that you're genuine, and two, like, the way that you control the fucking crowd is different. It's masterful. So kudos to you for how you do that shit.
No, that's big that you say that, because my father a couple years ago, when I first was getting comfortable into performing, he used the opposite technique. I remember where he was saying I can't do that. Like, you ain't ready for that. You ain't ready for that. So when I do it, the reason it's easy to do that is because it's like it's an outlet for me though. So I don't know if you've heard, but I do. Well, a lot of people be surprised when they can see that I can kind of hoop. We're
gonna get into that, yeah.
And so that was my outlet for the longest. You bump, and that's the one place you can yell like, that shit off, that shit off. He asked, you can say,
you can talk shit all day.
You do that in the real where somebody like, what? But you do that. But I found that's how I knew that raging was what I have to do, what I need to do to breathe. Because when I first found basketball, it was that. And all these, for a long time, I thought that was the only thing.
Right.
Till I started raging, then I realized that's a level you can let out even more. In basketball, you do too much as a tech. It's a play that you out.
Nobody will pick you up on the court type of shit. Yeah.
And you're right. I do turn into that. It's like my alter ego. Like that blood. That's where that blood one comes out at. And that's been my thing since like school days. People used to always say, don't get Culley mad, because as soon as I get mad, I can really lock in. Like, all right, like I'm about to
get it.
And just like with this, like, all right, you know what? Everybody get the fuck up. And
then look, I'm ready to get them now. Shit. Hold on. So is raging like going Super Saiyan?
Basically, it's going Super Saiyan. But I like to believe I'm helping everybody evolve into that, like they're hitting Super Saiyan 3 though.
Right, the next level. Like,
there's a lot of Super Saiyan, yeah,
there's levels to this shit, y'all. Okay.
I help you unleash that, like Super Saiyan 3. You like, damn, I didn't even know I could get the long hair, no eyebrow look. But
I don't have to cut my tail or nothing in this shit. Okay, so I derailed enough. My bad, y'all. When did you discover your talents? And not just, a lot of this is focused on raging, right? Because that's who you are.
That's real.
Right? But there's a deeper talent for you musically, right? Putting the lyrics together, how you mesh to the beat, all the different things that come with this.
Right.
So, and performance aspect of things too. So at what age or at what point in Culley's career did you like, yo, I can fucking get down. I could put these words together. I could rap. I could sing. I can do this.
Shit, okay. Well, with that, really, everything came together slowly. In middle school, me and my boy Deli, we were kind of popular because we would jerk. We started jerking.
So you was a dancer?
A little bit. You know, I could jerk. I could jerk good. I could pin drop, all that. And
He's not
I had
just
the style.
No.
But that's what showed me, okay, I feel comfortable in that limelight.
Okay.
As what an artist gets. That's what let me know, okay, I feel comfortable the fact that people know me dancing and I can live with that.
You can own that because that feels okay.
Then I ain't gonna lie, the writing music, because I'm from Wyandotte, where like there.
You from the Dot? Mm-hmm. Let's go, Dot in the house.
Yeah, that's where the home of the King of Rage is from.
Oh shit!
It is KCK. Yep.
Well, you know what? The center of hell is actually in Kansas.
Literally.
So that makes sense.
Damn, I didn't know that. So yeah. And the king, not the king of hell, not even the king of hell. I am. What would you say? I bring the hell out of you.
Yeah, you definitely are like the harbinger of hell. Mm-hmm. You're that one that like activates it and says, I'm gonna let this shit out. Let's go.
Oh, actually, I got a good story for you too. This is how I met Max Millie.
Okay.
This is kind of when because you said, when did I know my talents?
Yeah.
And when I was in, I don't really go by age. I don't go by the number, but I'll say when I was in college.
Okay.
Because you can go to college any day. No.
That's a good fucking point.
When I was in that phase of my life, I actually had a class with that guy.
Okay.
And we were both different than who we are now. I wasn't all the way tapped into my artistry yet, but I was making songs though. And I had this engineer named LT.
Okay.
LT, he didn't. The beauty of him is he didn't make you have the songs don't have to be super polished. His thing is the mix. If it has a little bit of shit, it gives it more character.
Okay.
So I would put out songs, and it was this girl I was actually trying to send this song to in college. Accidentally sent it to my whole class though that I had with Max Millie.
Yeah.
And when I came to class, he approached me like, "Bro, that song you sent was called Hard, bro." I'm like,
"Oh shit."
And so that's
So you're like, yo, how the fuck did you get what?
What you did is like, oh shit. So I'm like, okay, so somebody think it's kind of hard. Okay. Then as time went on, though, I still didn't know until maybe like 3 years ago. Then I started doing more shows.
Okay.
And I found what I am. And then that's when I knew, because how people respond to it. That's when I knew, like, okay, this is what I do.
So
yeah.
really, this was like a culmination or evolution of things for you.
Literally, it was a growth process, a whole process.
You know what? That makes sense, because watching you is like watching a boss, or like it's like watching an anime and you see this hero level up to this boss level, right?
That's really what it
like
feels
Naruto's becoming the Hokage shit. You know what I mean? You know, but I'm the hip Hokage. Don't get that shit twisted. You know what I'm saying? All right. What's a rage god? Excuse me. Let me say that correctly. What does Bloodwind Vampirus Kimrex eat for breakfast?
Bloodwind Vampirus Kimrex eats. Bloodwind Vampirus Kimrex really don't like breakfast though. I really hate breakfast.
We skipping it.
Yeah, because what I do is I can't tell you what I eat too, because it's only I only get my vamp powers from a certain thing.
Right.
You know?
And then you gotta
I can't expose it to the world.
Gotta keep that.
Humans can't know. But I will say, when I did eat regular human food though, I like tacos. I eat tacos for breakfast.
Ooh, okay, I like that. That's a bar in itself. We're not gonna touch on that bar, but that's a bar. I like that.
No, actually, you know what I eat first? The first thing to go into my body is some Mary Jane first.
Ooh, come on now. Come the fuck
That's
on.
the first
We
thing.
love that. We love that. What is the default sound of Kansas City?
Ooh. I mean, I think you know though. Well, okay. Okay, the default sound is definitely not my sound. That's why my stuff is deemed as super alternative.
Right.
But I say the default sound is how do I say it? It's probably, I don't want to say street rap. I'll say
Yeah, I'll probably say
street rap.
Yeah, like street
hip hop.
trap type of.
Street trap.
Okay.
That's the well shit. I'm from the dot, so over there I really grew up thinking that Rich the Factor, the Jacka.
So that is
Gritter music really was the default for a minute, but I think it changed now, and now it's more street drill.
Right. Okay. So, but it's still street. It's still very street tales, street hustle oriented.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's definitely a street essential like aspect in it though.
And the reason I asked that is, how do you feel? Like, where do you fall in regards to that, right? If this is the default sound of KC, and you just defined it for yourself, of this is the sound of KC, where does Culley, the Rage God, fall in comparison to that sound?
Damn. I fall way off the spectrum from that, though.
Okay.
And I only know that because that's the perception I get from people. I know they like, your shit different, but it's hard. So,
Right.
But I think that's why it's responded to how it is, because it's different.
Okay.
It's considered alternative, I guess. But alternative, if done right, can be the main thing, though. I mean, that's how I feel like that's how it is with Tech Nine and others.
You know, if you look at a lot of it, for me, when I think alternative, first of all, I immediately look at the rock genre, because that's to me where alternative kind of stems from, right? And a lot of the stuff that would be considered alternative is pop in a rock world. Like, if you look at the polish of a Green Day, a Blink-182, some of these other alternative bands, Paramore, they're alternative because they're not like the pure rock, but they still have the, and I think it's because they have this they have this polished sound that makes it kind of poppy, right?
Right.
Maybe that's me. And the reason I get there is because your sound is so heavy yet fucking rhythmic. You know what I mean? So like, it's got, and that's where the pop thing comes into me. And I know a lot of people think of pop as like a bad thing. I think of it as something that has this very good polish that everyone like. What makes it pop isn't that it's cheesy. What makes it pop is that there's this earworm effect that like, yo, I can catch that, and your shit has it.
Pop. I like that you said that because pop. That's the thing about. I think pop is just because it's catchy. Pop is just catchy music.
Yes, that's what it is.
Literally, I try to. I'm glad you said that because I literally do. I try to add me and my engineer Gotti, produced by Brigatti. Shout out that guy.
Hey, what up, Bergotti?
But man, I always say he's if I'm the hell bringer, he's the hell he can channel that. He's a channeler of that.
The hell.
He helps me get my shit out.
That's
but
hard.
No, and say that again too. What was?
Well, my point is just that like there's you. Well, my point is for you is that you have this heavy sound that has a strong rhythm and it has like this immediate bop to it, right?
Okay.
And so what I want to get to is like, how did you get there? And you kind of already started, right? You and Bergotti, you have a way. You are the hell bringer, and he's channeling the hell, right?
He helps me to keep it in the catchy pocket though, because that's always what I tell him with a track is like, I don't want to go too far off. I want to come crazy hook. Cool, like great verse, but then I want to bring it back quick because I like to keep it catchy. I just feel like but that's always been how I envision the beat. Like if I get a beat and I'm hearing, I'm like, okay, I'll purposely write to it in my head, and it always comes back to that. That has to come back.
Okay.
To the point where we don't even have to do two verses. We just boom, because that mug is so catchy, it's gas. Like,
okay, so ultimately you're trying to get motherfuckers to move.
Yeah, and I don't want to stand on one. I don't want to stay on one sound too long either.
Okay.
So like that's why a lot of my tracks ain't gonna be like super long. Unless
Listen, well, here's the other thing though. If there's so much energy that's being used during a song that like if you have 3 progressions or 3 changes in one of your songs, you've made motherfuckers sweat.
Exactly.
Like, ridiculous.
And now you're so worked up off this song, you don't even know if you can go on to the next. So that's why I'm just trying to hit you, boom, and then hit you again. Like just keep hitting you with different shots.
Body blow. Okay.
Yeah, different shots. So.
I love how if you guys have noticed in the course of this conversation, we have made multiple like allegories to sports and other things. There's a lot of layers to Culley here, man. Get with this shit. Bloodwind,
Bloodwind. BVK.
Let me ask, what color is your aura on stage?
Ooh. Yeah, my aura for real, probably, it's so cliche to say dark red, but I'm gonna say dark purple because it's that different kind of like chaos, that powerful, like it's like a dark purple. And I say that because I don't know, like the world beats all of our ass, right? It beats all of us up
every day.
And when I finally get a chance to be on stage, that's when I take out my anger that the world puts on me. So that's why I don't really do the whole. And I love my Rage fan supporters, but that's why I don't do the whole tending to, because you know how a regular therapist is gonna kind of do similar to what we doing. Like you're regular.
Here's a question. Here's an answer.
Okay?
Yeah.
Well, things can look up, but a Rage therapist is like, I'm not here to coddle you. I'm here to like, all right, hey, the world been beating my ass, been beating yours. Get the fuck up, like I'm there to. And so with that being said, all the shit from the world, I let it all out right there.
Right.
Like even me being upset about anything, owing bills, anything.
Right.
I'm all that is coming to the stage.
Letting it out.
Like,
I love that. Okay. So dark purple.
Dark purple.
What color aura is your music? Is that the same? Like, is it dark purple as well?
I'm gonna say it's dark purple.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it could be red too though, but I'm gonna also say it's dark purple because I could only imagine like just raging somewhere in a mosh pit and that motherfucker being like dark purple ambience. It would just make it feel like that powerful not powerful evil, but that powerful chaos stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
no, you good because a lot of people are gonna immediately attribute evil to chaos. Right. And that's kind of what you're doing, is being an ambassador and saying, nah, that's not the case.
I'm being an ambassador of evil almost, and I'm saying that what if it ain't? What if all that isn't even what we think it is?
Oh,
so I'm
shit.
walking through that shit through hell, we can say, coming out and still being the type of person I am to show that, like, hey, everything you've been afraid of, really, if you learn to like become one with it,
Right.
like you really master. Like it's not as bad. You don't become some evil being. You become powerful.
You can't be an evil being, and you can only be more powerful because if you master the hell, you've mastered yourself.
Yes.
But that's a deeper level conversation. We'll leave that for another time.
And also, what is evil and what is good? Because there's people who, I mean, I'm not now people who've done evil things. Of course, I don't. But I'm saying there's some people who've done some evil stuff and thought that they was good.
So
And then and good people who've done good things
had turned to be
but
evil.
it actually has evil, shit to other people. Like
Come on, y'all. Come on,
has
y'all.
evil will.
All right, so, what kind of music are you listening to when you're not in your creative mode? When you're not in the studio, when you're not preparing for a show, when Culley is just doing the goddamn dishes, what are you listening to?
I listen to other bosses, but I say that because it's some guys that I listen to because they're like bosses to me, and I'm trying to take things from them. So I listen to a lot of Nipsey, Youngboy. Actually, it's always some
I'm
trippy songs.
surprised by this.
And a lot of people say that. I've had
Trippy Red. Okay, I can see that one.
now the Youngboy,
Youngboy and the
Dolph.
yeah, come on, bro. Now you playing with me.
For real.
Dolph.
For real. I love that. Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that dog. Like I learn. I take things. Well, I take little things I like from them. But all the people I said, if you see the common similarities in them, they all like bosses.
Yeah.
And what I mean is they all just move they move freely in their own skin, and they just they like level up, and they really put you on game too. And so I like to use the shit that I get from even in their music and just put that into my everyday.
So you studying the bosses
I'm studying
while you're
them.
being entertained.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's helping me to move. Because I'm an artist too, so it's helping me to understand how I need to move in this game too.
Okay, all right. I fuck with what you're doing. I got to shout out to the Dot, man. Something about Kansas. Y'all motherfuckers are very intentional.
Shout out to Dot.
Since the moment I've started interviewing people, whether it be IG Lives or in person, everybody that I interview from Kansas has one common thread. You motherfuckers are very intentional.
That's real.
You have a plan, you have a business goal, and you take steps to make that shit happen. And you don't
know why?
Tell me.
I ain't gonna lie, cause the Dot ain't that big.
Okay.
And I'm from like the hood in the Dot too.
Okay.
So that's what's
You've
also
got to
funny.
be the weirdest nigga in the hood of the Dot.
That's why I always stand out in the hood.
Because this is not new for you, so I'm sure them niggas is like, what the fuck is this?
I wasn't always super well. I think people I went to school with,
They would probably
they would
say
all
other
say
way.
that he always been kind of like
That's
his
what I'm
own,
saying.
walk to his own.
Yeah.
But I wasn't considered weird though. I always been cool because in the Dot, if you can hoop, then you get respect.
Good. Okay.
And so that's one thing. And I was always cool too, though, as far as like just
Because your energy is cool. You a cool dude.
I never
anyway.
set off nobody like this. Culley, he
Yeah, nah,
So I was
friction
always,
and shit. Yeah.
So it's always been considered cool. So now people see me and they just like, oh yeah, he always been like. Now they didn't know that music and being as rebellious as I may seem was with it.
Right.
I was probably a little bit more scholarly back in those days.
Well, yeah, we had to be.
But I say that though, back to your question though, or back to your statement though, everybody's intentional from Kansas. Yeah, because where I'm from, you really don't think you don't see many people make it out of there. So you really take this shit serious that you're doing, because this
is your way.
This is my way.
Okay.
Because in the Dot, I promise it just don't seem like, because Missouri has always, from the outside looking in, I always thought Missouri had people that kind of make shit move. Missouri is a little, they got academies out here. They Missouri got some people that do shit, but Kansas, especially Wyandotte, it ain't many people that got anything going.
So you guys take it that much more serious because you literally have to.
Yes.
Okay.
Because you don't know if you're gonna make it out of that, and you so used to seeing the same from First Street to out past the Legends. You just used to seeing it got to be more to this. So
okay. God damn. I told y'all. I knew it. I knew bugging Culley for the last year and a half was gonna get me some gems, y'all. I knew it.
No, that's real.
Okay.
And this is the perfect time too, and I do apologize about that.
Nah, you good, bro. There's no need to apologize because things happen as they're supposed to. You know what I mean? Right on time. I do have to ask though, because you are a rager, and I think it fits because you're a rage therapist. How do you not become attached to the rage? How does the rage not become a vice or an addiction?
It is an addiction though.
Okay.
I mean, I do eat, sleep, and breathe it, and eat, sleep, breathe, and shit, rage, and being an artist, being a rage therapist for the world. Damn, how do I not? Well, I
because
still
can't
pull
you end
away.
up with having too? Right. Okay. Because
I try to pull away. That's where hooping. And, But for real, I'm not comfortable when I'm away from it though, because I know that I may not. To a lot of people in the world, they may see me and be like, "Oh, what's this guy have going on?" You know, so that's the place I know I'm in my place.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna question nothing. It's music, especially what I do, rage. I say I do experimental rage music, aka mosh pit music, aka fight music.
Right.
That's
I love that shit.
A no judgmental place.
Right.
I got that from the EDM world.
Because that is definitely their thing, no judgment.
I went to a festival for the first time with Max last summer.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Oh, I never have been to that shit before.
You look like you fit right in.
No, and people showing love. People showing mad love. You ain't even I wasn't even talking to nobody. They was just coming up to me saying shit like.
Right, like, hey, what's going on?
They show love with that shit. Like, you fall, hey, you good.
You got the energy though. Like something about your energy says, let me go see what he's about. Let me go fuck with this dude. Something about your energy says that. So how do you get ready for a show? What's your process to, do you take a fat shit? Do you eat a milkshake? Do you just go and yell 5 times in the air?
I'll show you. This is what I do first. I get in that motherfucker. I get into the establishment. This is what I did last time, bro. I take my shirt off, right? Take my shirt off helps me feel like, okay, I feel like I'm at home, right?
Right. Okay.
So now and then right before I go on, I get up and I get to do my jumps. Let's get it. Yeah, matter of fact, come here, Brenda. Come here, Brenda. We gotta get turned real quick.
We about to get it. We about to get it. Fuck it.
I just be like, you ready, bro? You better turn up. Then he be the one getting me hype.
Okay, so
He be the one doing like that. Your phone about to be like that. It's about to die. He be the one getting me hype, and then shit from there. Sure. You already know.
Okay, so little bro is out here just passing out the senzu beans and shit.
Little bro got the senzu beans. Little bro got the he got the natural Hennessy, the natural not Henny. Henny don't give me that turn. He got the natural that clear, that Don.
That oh shit, okay.
But no.
That Don Julio.
Yeah.
Let's put the bottle on the head shit.
No, but so then after that shit, but nah, for real. Well, I can't. Oh, it's a secret I do, but I'll say it. But
we're not gonna let you humans know.
I look at I scope out the place. I scope out the place and I see like just what the fuck I can fucking do some crazy jump off of. I scope out the place and I look at the people and I'd be like, okay, and I'll see how they're responding to the other artists maybe going on before me, and I'll just be like, bet, like if they sleep now, they about to be woke up.
Yeah.
Type shit. And I just get hyped like that.
Okay.
I try to stay serious as if
so you really fully kind of lay out. You get a lay of the land to see okay, how am I about to attack my prey?
My pops put me on that.
That's crazy.
I mean, because
was your pops an artist or
he's a drummer.
Oh,
so I was that kid that was going to his shows.
Oh, you son of a drummer.
Yeah.
Oh, you
and
so you extra nasty.
And he's always put me on try to put me on them artists, like the people who, like you said, how do I pull away? It's hard because he put me on people like Prince and them who Prince is an artist every
obsessed second.
Just like Culley.
Yeah.
That's how I grew up, so that's how I am. I live this my shit every day.
So this is like breathing water for you when it comes to this obsession and intentional focus.
Yeah.
Okay.
And intentional focus on just how do I want to being an artist, how do I want to move, how do I want to be seen as, how do I want to be reciprocated, felt to the world. Okay,
we might need to interview your dad.
Man, but that goes in. We close, but we not extra. We
okay. There's some
artists-
distance there.
There's some distance there.
Okay.
Artists tend to do this thing where they go and they own vaults, and me being the son of an artist, we both always working on how to do
Right.
this shit.
Okay. Now, God damn, that's some serious level of vulnerability right there. To be just to like openly like, hey, look, bro, I love my dad. I'm a reference him, but we may not click all that well.
I mean,
that's fucking fire.
We definitely got some distance there, but
Okay.
it's like, but when we do talk, it's on some artist shit, and
Right.
Since it's been distant little gap sometime, it'll be moments where like every time we end up talking, it's a catch up session.
Right. How you been? What's
But the
going
catch
on?
up session turns into, oh, you on the level I'm on.
Right.
You know,
So
or
now
turns into
let's
like,
meet up session now.
yeah, now
Okay.
it's like, oh, like, you know, at first it was, yeah, you may not know all about this music stuff. Let's see. Then it's like, oh, damn, you got that stuff. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you're addicted like me. Like you know that shit. And I'm like, yeah, it's what I do.
So this is gonna be a super personal question, and I'm diving in because I noticed this. So I'm gonna touch on it. Do you find yourself, because there's this distance between you and your dad? Your dad's an artist. You're an artist. Do you find yourself drawn to the idea of gaining his respect or gaining certain acknowledgement from him, from his artistic self?
Literally, that's what it started off. That's what it became. It did become that. And part of me is like, I think, well, actually it's kind of still that a little bit, but it's like, well, I've had my passing the torch moment too, though.
Oh shit! Okay.
At one of my shows, I had a passing the torch moment. Not a passing the torch moment, but just a you're
I'm
at
here
the lunch
now.
table.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
you're okay, you an artist. You know, it's more. We got past that. Is this just a hobby phase?
Right.
But now, so I've gotten my artist.
You've been
OG
acknowledged.
respect,
Yeah.
but yeah, I think that once I take it to where I want to take it, then that's when, yeah, I can sleep I'll be able to sleep at night. I'll have accomplished a life mission if I get
Bucket list.
ultimate respect from, yeah.
Okay. All right. I like that.
Because I just feel like if I go to if once it's at a certain level, you can't knock it. I mean, it's already there now, but we'll say I've had a lot of proving. I had to prove myself a lot.
You had to prove yourself. A
Yeah,
lot. Okay.
but that's why when I do these shows and shit, that's why nothing faze me, because I've been trying to get that respect
for so long.
him. Yeah, on this.
Ooh. Oh, that gave me chills, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, that gave me chills. That was fire. I appreciate that
For real,
sharing.
That's real.
So I want to talk about basketball.
Okay.
And the way I
Brandon, you can cut that too whenever.
did not know that basketball was a big thing in the dot. So that was some good info for me right here.
Oh, hell
What I
yeah.
did find out though, just in watching you, is that you have basketball skill, that you get busy. You got a shot. It's a little weird looking, but you got a shot.
On me.
So I'm just like, but my thing, what I wanted to ask is like, from an artistic standpoint,
Yeah.
what are some sports or some activities that you use to stay in shape? Is basketball one of those for you?
Basketball is the main one.
Okay.
The second one is boxing.
No
The
shit.
third one used to be running though.
Okay.
It used to be running, but basketball is like number one, and that's just because how I play is like everybody if anybody know me from basketball, they're gonna say the same thing. That's that one short, fast motherfucker. 'Cause I'm just hella quick, and my handle is like real crazy.
Okay.
So
He already.
it's just getting past. Like it's just hard to stay in front of me, basically. And then from there, yeah, that's all.
But you got a shot though, so you do your
Yeah.
thing. Got a layup too. Okay.
The package and the passing.
That's
and,
really-
and the lays, the midi, and the passing. But yeah.
Okay, you over here using basketball. Speaking to you, was you AAU type nigga too?
Shit, I wanted to. I mean, it's a lot. Man, I gotta go back into I play AAU. I tried out for college teams.
What?
I feel like I got a partial scholarship from Evangel University. Partial.
What? Okay, so you was balling.
But I mean, where I grew up, also see that shit was all politics, basketball politics.
Right.
So-
Because that was the way out, and for a lot of people, right?
Yeah.
So-
But I'm just saying, I've taken my love for basketball, and then like it kind of, this is how it showed me that music is the way, basically. But music showed me that basketball is a love. It's not my main
not
thing
your
I'm living
one.
for no
Right.
more. But it's a thing that keeps me centered to keep making music though.
Okay. So if how was I gonna phrase it? I was gonna be like, yo, if hip hop, if rap, if music had, basketball related positions, are you the point guard? Or are you the two?
Oh, I'm definitely the point guard.
Definitely the point guard. Okay.
If I say that if there's somebody that represents Culley as an artist, I mean as an NBA player.
Mm-hmm.
Well, people always say I play like Kyrie though.
No
but I would say
shit.
I would say even my music comes off a bit like that.
Okay. Just Kyrie is eclectic as fuck in every sense.
And intentional too. But he's also very fluid.
That's a callback, y'all. I told you this motherfucker got bars. Stop playing with him. All right, so let me ask you, man. Greatest video game of all time.
Ooh.
For Culley, for your perspective.
I like that you said that because I was definitely going to try to think about the world.
Nah, fuck them hoes. We want your answer.
Damn. The greatest video game of all time? Ooh. Okay, I got two answers to that. I'll go with the non-personal one.
Okay.
If I would say right now, what I think could be Fortnite could be just because everybody's getting on there and everybody's playing it.
That's the one. Okay.
But now we talking about like you said of all time. Damn, I'm gonna go the first game I'm gonna go GTA Vice City.
Ooh,
maybe
Vice City.
Soundtrack wise.
Yeah, yes, that. Yeah.
Damn, I don't even know because I could have said Tekken.
Tekken.
That's what I grew up
That's
on.
one. That's
the
serious
one I
one.
first played.
That
Tekken
predates
3.
a lot of motherfuckers. Like,
Yeah, Tekken 2. Oh shit.
Let's put it this way.
Okay.
Culley is in the studio, getting busy.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody turns on the fucking video game, and you hear the noise of the game.
Oh.
What game is that? That's gonna stop you and be like, yo, what's going on?
Okay, NBA Street might make me do that.
Okay.
Saints Row might make me do that.
Okay.
But I'm gonna say, for real, if somebody put the game I'm finna say, if they put that motherfucker on, I'd be like, if somebody put on like WWF 2000, them old ones like 2005, WWF or 2003, I'd be like, bro, you have that? Cause them wrestling games used to be the
crazy. You had to spend hours to figure out the fucking moves and get okay.
But I used to be nice on there, or like the fight nights.
Okay. Fight Night was crazy too. I hated that game.
Yeah.
I loved it and hated it.
I'm gonna say somebody put NBA Street on or Halo. If somebody puts on Halo and I hear that, I hear that in the stew, I'm like,
what's going on?
Yeah.
Two niggas to
We got to get a game on that real quick.
Give me my sword. Not sword. I know. What the fuck is it got?
No, that sword, that light sword.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Okay.
And then some other shit.
I thought it had a different name though. It was light sword, but I thought it had like a different name. But,
yeah.
All right, good. I'm stuck. See, I know my shit,
It's
y'all.
been a while. I'm a PlayStation dude, so it's been a minute since I've been on Xbox. You know,
Okay.
so I feel you. I feel you.
So what is this one? And I think this is a great one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make it a two-parter question, and the reason I say this, I had the distinct pleasure of seeing you at the Cash Bash,
Yeah,
like
which
2
was
years
pretty
ago.
lit.
And you fucking tore it down. Like you had these people moving like schools of fish, bro. And I've never forgotten that moment.
For real?
Never ever. That shit has sat with me like nobody can fucking do that shit like that. Like that's some Method Man and Redman shit where niggas is walking on top of crowds and shit. You got the whole crowd going where you want them to go,
That's real, though.
chasing you around the room. Like this is crazy. But so with that, I want to ask, number one, when did you realize that you could control a crowd? And two, what does stage presence mean to you?
That's a great ass question. So when did I know I could do that?
When did you know that you could like just I mean, these niggas is eating it up.
There's okay. I'm not gonna say the artist's name, but there's an artist who, when I first was getting on, when I first was trying to do this shit, you know, because when I first was starting, I knew all the Kansas City spots I have to do a show at.
Right.
I knew it. You know, Made Mob, all this other shit, all these other one of yours.
Mm-hmm.
So, this like 3 years ago too when I first knew that. But I went to this show and I've been to some even before I knew even before I was raging. I saw how people that be in the crowd, they want to feel the music, but certain music don't let them do that, right?
Oh, okay.
And then so as I got into more so doing this, what I'm doing, I went to this one show. It was right before I became what I am.
Okay.
I went to this show, and this dude, this one artist, he had the whole place going up. It was a little show too. It was a little show,
Okay.
but he had everybody in there going up because he's on the ground, laying down, humping the fucking air, but you know he's getting it.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
And people was like, oh, you know, and I'm like, I took a theater class when I met Max. I met him at JCC.
Okay.
I took a theater class there. That class is really what opened up everything, because that's why I learned, like, you may look dumb as fuck doing it. You may look dumb as fuck, but they gonna respect you because you're going all in.
Right. You're owning
and when
it.
you're doing it, you don't even know what you look like. And I guess that's why I go off on the crowd. That's why I don't do the whole, hey guys, what do you want to hear? I'm like, no, fuck y'all, because y'all got me feeling this way, like, but I love y'all, but we gonna get this shit out. But
I love that. Okay.
basically I knew though when I was at I did the Made Mob show.
Okay.
And I just saw how when I go there,
I
they
saw you
show
at that
hella
show.
love still to
I
this
saw
day.
you at that show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they show love. Like after that, and then I had another when I went to Denver to open up for 1,000 Band Fani.
Okay.
That was the second time. I
Okay.
was like, oh, okay.
I
Like,
got this shit.
Because they don't know me. They're just,
Right.
before I got on stage, there's people, they're like, oh my God, that guy, he was even to go crazy. Like, you know, they didn't know me. Went on, did it. And that's when I knew, like, this shit, it gets you hype. Because everybody wants that outlet. It's just not a lot of artists who give you that outlet. I'm the one of this generation that does that. Like, people need that. Because I saw how artists of the past, the ones that do make you feel that, the DMXs, the all those type of guys, yeah, those guys that make you get hype, like the world need them. But
And we don't have them.
because, like you said, the main genre, the default genre is street.
Yeah.
And that's because street music has its own aggression in
Yep.
it. It's just not rock star aggression.
Right.
That's all.
Right. It's a different type of
Yeah.
aggression. No, absolutely.
Rockstar aggression is just another level. That's why there's rock stars in there. Yeah. You know? And I want my music to be immortalized, and I want me as an artist to be immortalized. I know I'm not immortal. I know I'm not immortal. Technically we are. Our soul live on.
Our spirit is immortal. Our soul is immortal.
This
our
human
flesh
body,
is not.
this little temporary
not.
body shell we live in isn't.
It's not. Yeah.
But I know that with my spirit and all that being immortal, I want my music and my words to be like that too. And rock is the place for me. That's the place, and that's the place where artists be immortalized. Rock people don't rage, EDM. They don't do that whole like, oh, you're 39 now talking about this. Like
No.
they like, bro, this is what we want to see. You
Right.
that rock star we've been growing up. So
They
yeah.
want Culley at 60 still rocking the
Yes.
fuck out.
To them,
Which you
that's
should be,
honorable.
because
And
Bloodwind is immortal. So
And
what
like
the
I
fuck?
said, I eat, sleep, and breathe and shit. This is what I have to do to breathe. So they
I
gonna see
love
me
that.
at 60. You gonna see me at 60. We
Right.
come, hey.
Hey, I'll be right there. I'll be
Right.
80 something, but I'll be there.
And then you said, when did I know I had it? And then what is it to me?
What? Yeah. So that's where I want to come back around on that one. This is the second part of it. Is what is stage presence to you?
That part.
Yeah, and what I mean by that, I want you to answer outside of yourself.
Okay.
Because we know that you got it.
Okay.
And we know that you can control the crowd. What does it take for someone else to have the stage presence to control you?
Ooh. Okay. I think that, this goes, I didn't want to put too much light on that, but I'll say, even back with my father thing, like, that was, so he did it in the opposite. He'd be like, no, you ain't no real artist. You ain't no artist. It's a hobby. You scared to get on stage. Because he's a drummer, but he's an entertainer.
Right.
And so I guess how he used to always instill it into me is just that as an artist, like, that's the main, it's all about connection.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to know that. And you can only connect so much through just radio hits and all that. I mean, you can, but if you can perform, this how he told me. If you can perform, you really, like, that's when you know you're a bad motherfucker. Like, that's when you know. That's how he used to tell me, like Prince, and that's would be like, that's how you know you're a bad motherfucker. But for real, that's how you know if you can really hold it down on stage. And I know he's right, because before I did this one of the shows that really got me going with the shit, I was nervous, but I remember I kept listening to that Lupe Fiasco, that Superstar. If you are, you say you are, you gotta do it.
Superstar.
Like, you gotta. It's just this.
It feels natural for me to see you doing what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So You know, whatever you need, you know, short of something that is life threatening, keep doing it because it just the way that you grab the stage, the presence that you present is just like, what the fuck is he doing? I want to know more of what the fuck he's doing.
Shit, I need to hear you say that.
I mean, it's there. I was just talking to a homeboy about this when it comes to artists, and one of the things that happens is exactly what you said. A lot of times, artists expect to be heard and then seen, and a lot of times you got to be seen, and then they'll hear you. You know what I mean?
And I would have liked to have it literally that was me. So I wanted it that way. Like I didn't want to have to do the hard work of performing, seeing if they fuck with you. But I never forget. I got lucky. I started off with a legendary engineer, Bounce. You know who One Bounce?
One Bounce. Yeah,
yep, that's who started.
Yeah, he's
me
like
out.
the engineer of KC in a lot of ways.
And me and him. So pandemic came, and because like I said, I was going to this guy LT. Met Bounce in like 2020, and me and him. No, I met Bounce like 2019, maybe 2020. Me and him went up. He still checks on me now, just to make sure I'm good. He'll hit up another engineer I got and be like, you know, make sure you taking care of my boy.
Right.
Cause that was my guy. Like
they tweaked them EQs, motherfucker. Get that shit right.
He put me. But basically, he had a show coming up. This is where I saw it as one artist, but he had a show coming up, and that he was gonna be the sounds of, and he kept saying when we was at the studio, he was like, I think this song's so hard. He's like, let's see. He's like, the real test would be, do people fuck with it? I want to see how. He's like, think about you. You a rock star, so I want to see how if people fuck with you. I want to see how they reciprocate you, or how they feel about you.
Yep.
And literally, so he the one who put me on that though.
That idea, you gotta.
He challenged me, you can make good shit, but now let's see. It ain't really established yet until we see how they respond,
how they receive it, how they take it, how you relay it, how you put it out there. Because you write a dope ass song, but if you sing it like shit, it's a shitty song.
Or you can ride around thinking it's the hardest shit, but once you see if people really like vibe, and then that's when you know. And I got to give credit to him. He's who helped me see that just the type of music I do is just for that.
For that performance
I just
aspect.
make it for the stage.
Okay.
You know?
Oh, shit. Okay.
I mean, that's what I make.
You make music for the stage.
Yeah, I make music for the stage, though. Like, because I know my shit ain't, I mean, I get it. You ain't trying to ride around to a nigga yelling at you all night. Like, you know, unless you got to go see.
We gonna do some push-ups and some push-up weights and shit.
Well, I know my shit is good for, I know strippers who say they've done shit to my shit.
What?
I know my homies that are in like that power
in the gym,
shit, they work out crazy to it. I know you can hoop to it. I want to get my shit. I gotta get my shit played at the Mayweather gym or walk a boxer out. I'm really into boxing, and I got ties at the Mayweather gym, so I'm trying to find a boxer that cause my shit is for that. My shit gets you hyped that you ready to kill the next man.
All right, so all you motherfucking pugilists out there that say you really can fire off on somebody, what you need to do is holler at the Bloodwind, the Rage God, and let him get you a custom fucking track so you can walk into. So like, come on, man, stop playing. If you really with the shits, then come talk to the man that's got the shits. I don't understand y'all. Whatever, anyway.
But yeah, I know my shit gonna hit better on the stage though. I mean, well, it hit good in the car too though.
Right.
Me and bro were out around. It hit good in the car, but I just know that on that stage though, I always tell people if it's a song of mine you don't like, every time somebody says something like I'll get wind to somebody that may be like, oh, this song, it's like he's cool, but it ain't, you know, because they like other shit. They like not my type of shit. I always say the same thing. You're saying that because you may not like listen to it right now, but if you come to a show, you can't do nothing but feel it. And I'm gonna be up in your face too, yelling it, so you gon' feel it.
100%. I'm telling you, your shows have sat with me since the first one, and I don't think it'll ever leave. It's something about it, just like, that you know what it is. You fucking feel it, and you're like, I want more of that.
That's real.
So okay, now here's a point where I got to pay some bills. This is a sponsored question or questions. I got a couple questions here. One of them comes from Thrax Pastry.
Okay.
Nothing for sale, just a suggestion where you can spend some time. You will enjoy the journey. This is what we call apology dish.
Okay.
So let's pick on Lil Bro.
Okay.
Let's say Lil Bro pisses you off. Y'all have an argument.
Okay.
But he says the right words. You guys everyone apologizes. Everything's cool. What's that dish? He could bake it, buy it, steal it, borrow it, doesn't matter. He could have it for breakfast, lunch, dinner, doesn't matter. Sweet or savory.
Okay.
What is the dish that he brings you that lets you know, all right, bro gets me. He really fucking knows what I like. Come on, bro. Let's go rage some
You
more.
already know that goddamn pole.
Oh, shit.
That Chipotle. If somebody bring me a dish of that Chipotle, we locked in.
He said that quick. He said that quick.
or some authentic Mexican food. But that
Okay.
Chipotle. But a lot of people know I fuck with Chipotle.
That's the one. That's the one. Okay.
Only because you can eat the shit and I just feel as though you being a little healthy.
Okay,
You know.
okay, yeah. You big on health. You want to be healthy.
I want to be able to rage till I'm 80. So I gotta be in good shape. That's the only reason why I gotta be able to go crazy on stage till.
So he out here playing ball and eating healthy, so you can rage till 80.
Yes.
I fuck with that. That's a commercial, bro. That's a commercial.
That's the whole move.
All right, so now the next one. This question comes from Pigwitch. Right in the heart of River Market, they got off-menu specials available for you anytime. You don't even got to ask no questions. It's right there. Just pick it off the list, okay? My question to you is, you've been on tours, you've been traveling. I know you've run into some hole-in-the-wall food joints or maybe a bar or two where there's just some random shit, on the menu. My question is, if you came across a place that had an off-menu list, they don't see it. You can't see it. You got to find a way to ask them. How would Culley go about asking for that off-menu item?
I'd be like, yo, whoa. I just walk in. I'd be like, hey, I heard it was another thing.
Yeah.
I'll use my charm first, but if not, I'd be like, hey, nah, you know I'm talking about that secret food. That's the one that's getting that little look like.
Let me go check this out, bro.
That
I
shit.
got you.
Then that's how they probably like, oh, you're talking about. I'm like, yeah.
Exactly. I'm gonna tell them.
I mean,
keep it down. Don't
But
tell
certain
them.
places, it's some places in the hood in Wyandotte that know me, and if I just get in that little,
Oh, okay.
they
okay.
like, he want extra lemon pepper. Like, yeah, I need to crack.
Yeah, hold
on
on,
that.
hold on. Speaking of lemon pepper, do we really like lemon pepper? Is that?
It's a given on some chicken.
Okay.
It's Mando.
Did we eat chicken? Okay, I was about to say, did we eat chicken? We've been eating chicken for a long time.
Chicken runs through
But
the blood.
did we always eat lemon pepper, or was it because of Rick Ross?
Oh, I didn't even think about with rose with that.
I'm just saying, like, I don't remember even hearing a lemon pepper
I ain't gonna
except
lie.
on like fish and shit.
And so you heard about it on Fish first?
Yeah, that's
crazy
how I
you say
know
that,
about it
'cause
was on fish.
the chicken spots I know they serve fish, and that's funny you say that because I didn't know they put the little
lemon pepper.
secret crack on the
Secret
fish.
crack, yeah, that's
But-
how I know it.
So you knew it on fish.
I never heard of lemon pepper
On
or
chicken.
on chicken until the biggest boss thus far.
And I guess he did always talk about lemon. See, I'll say this. He probably put it on my radar, but I never tasted Wingstop lemon pepper. But
Okay.
until it was a little spot in the hood, it was Jay's Fish and Chicken.
Okay.
They got the lemon pepper.
They got okay,
That's when I really got on lemon pepper.
and so it really does hit. You're not
Yeah.
fucking with it just because of Rick Ross.
Yeah, no, not
Okay.
because of Ross. Not
All
because
right,
of Ross.
I'm just so it is a hood favorite there.
It's a hood favorite. Lemon pepper that's actually real. Lemon pepper is a hood spiritual. It's a hood favorite. Like you need
That
that.
nigga said it's a
Now,
food
the-
him.
Yeah. Lemon pepper. Ooh.
I'm weak as fuck. All right, so look, let's round. Speaking of the dot, let's round out these sponsored questions. This one comes from the Goonies.
Oh,
look, first of all, ain't nothing. You noticed his reaction. That's what the fuck it is. If you need beats, if you need commercial work when it comes to soundtracks, if you just need to sound good, tap in with the Goonies. Plus, they got hoodies out. Villain season right now. Villains only. Tap in with the Goonies.
Shout out TJ Wynn with the Goonies. TJ.
Yep.
We go way back. He's from the dot.
Yep.
He knew my cousin. He knows my cousin Cherish.
Oh, damn.
He was kind of like a big bro for me. I graduated with his sister too.
Oh shit! So you family? You tapped in that way? Okay.
Yeah. And the real story, the real reason I got respect for him though in the Goonies is because when I was first getting my shit in, he invited me. I had a studio session with him over at Unlabeled before
Okay.
I met Bounce.
Okay.
And I was over there with him, and just that was the first time I really had been in a stew, really like clocking in
Okay.
with everything. It was like 4
That
years
was like
ago.
your professional situation right
It
there.
was my
Okay.
first time, and,
Yeah.
and I really give him. That's kind of what got me really going.
Oh shit!
I
Alright.
give him credit for that. I
That's
don't even know if that
crazy.
song ended up coming out. If we ended up doing anything with
So that
it,
shit just in tuck somewhere?
it wasn't Rage.
Oh, yo, yeah.
It might have been
Let's-
close to it though.
Hey, we're gonna have to circle back around because
no.
because I do want to talk. I want to talk about your fucking journey from I forgot to big body.
Yeah.
There's a dope shit all around. But hold on, let me get back to my question. No, we good because that the Goonies can spark that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
if you need that journey, if you need that mental journey, go listen to a Goonies beat or instrumental. But anyway, in honor of the Goonies, what makes for a good bad guy?
Oh,
If you're watching a movie, or anime, or writing your own life story, what makes for a good villain?
A good villain is a villain that has perspective.
Oh shit!
A villain that has a villain that has perspective. Like he understands why he's making that choice, and he understands like the other alternatives too. But he still chooses to be in his lane.
Ooh, shit. Standing on business.
For real, all the that goes back to was you into like Naruto?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that goes back to like the Madaras and the even Michael B on Black Panther. Just stuff like that. A good villain has that they know what they could be, and they know why you view them as a villain, but they also know why their views are actually right over yours,
right?
Or why they see the world they see it in.
And it's not. I love it. So it's not even matter that they don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I guess you could say they don't, but it's because they have a educated, informed self-awareness of how it could be on your side.
Yeah.
But you know what? I don't like that. I actually choose this.
Like the Joker and Batman type shit. The Joker is like, of course I could be over there with you, but the world ain't beat you. Well, and he knows Batman's been beat up like how he has been. He lost his parents early. The Joker just felt like a misfit, all his shit. But he also understands, like, man, that's just how I choose to have my peace. Your peace, because like we said, we go back to how this just a temporary shell that we live in. So he like, if this is what gets me through my evolution as a living person, like, you gotta just respect that.
It's my choice.
It's
not
my
yours.
choice. Like, even though he may hurt people, but
hurt people. So stop hurting people.
But really, the Joker be fucking with. He kind of like Jigsaw. He only really fuck with people that be doing fucked up shit though. Technically,
unless he is in a mood to tell a bad joke to somebody and then he fucks you up. You know what I mean? He's got some moments, but I mean, we all do that. We'll step on a random bug, or you know what I mean? Or
exactly.
We feel like being ornery.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I love where this is going. All right. Couple more questions, man. I really appreciate your time. Ooh, what piercing would you not do again?
Would I not do again? My septum piercing. Because if I take that out,
that's this joint right here.
That's this one. If I take that out, I mean, I've taken it out, but if I take it out again, it probably ain't getting pierced again. Because like I took it out, I got it done in Vegas.
Okay.
I had my boy, shout out Juan, shot that.
Okay.
I know a lot of artists go mess with my boy. He was out there with me. He kind of helped me get. Oh, and little bro Jonas too. Shout out little bro. Love the little bro too. We happy for your healthiness, brother. No, but them two kind of. I was telling them I'm gonna do it, and that was one of the first like real like rock moves I ever made. Well, besides face tattoos, but.
I would say these cheek joints is like real rock too.
I know people would say them, but like
because those are dermals, right? Is that what they're called now, or
a Dublin? So I guess the dermal is the one.
If it's just like a single,
the one, yeah, okay. and they carve some of your skin out. But see that, and I was with it, but she like, or it's another alternative. I'm like, what's that? She like, they put the eyebrow bar, just just
right
raise your
there
cheek up
and
and
then
just do like that real quick.
Okay, I like that.
So that's why I say them. I could maybe do it again, but the septum is just a sensitive motherfucker.
He's like, nah, we ain't doing that, bitch.
But you gonna tear up. But real ragers tear up.
You know what? That's a good one. Real ragers cry too.
Yeah, get that.
Ooh, this is actually a cliche question. Mm-hmm. What's the most important tattoo to you that you have right now?
I'm really glad you asked that. Because some people see all these tattoos as like whatever, but thank you. All mine have meaning. So the most important one,
I would assume, but
real shit. I'm gonna say the most important one is the tree of life. The tree of life is important though because the tree of life is really about your evolution. Mm-hmm. And there's different forms of the tree of life. You got the tree of life with like not that many branches.
Right.
I forget what that one indicates, but I know the one with a lot of branches just means that you're expecting to walk into a lot of growth, new growth. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say my tree of life is the one that really set it off as far as like the meaning like deep meanings behind just
That's the
like
one.
life.
Like that's the
That or the Ankh.
Ooh, okay. So either way, you're really about life, the spiritual journey, and the lessons that we get along the way.
Cause all since birth, again, this goes back to my father type stuff. He always had me think. He was always giving me lessons on the circle of life.
Okay.
He always just say that the circle of life, and it just so as I've gotten older and just stuff in the world is happening,
Starting to click.
It's showing me like, I mean, the circle of life is going.
Yeah.
You know,
and will continue to go.
And at first I was down because you can't stop it, but that's when I'm realizing you have to appreciate where you at.
Yeah, you don't got to stop it, but you can own it.
You can own it. That part, like that, I needed to hear that.
These motherfuckers,
you
man.
Can own it.
Shit, I needed to do this interview. Goddamn.
Yeah, okay.
Well, let me tell you. All right, so this is a question we call cosign.
Okay.
Who's your first cosign? And what I mean by that, we're not asking nobody to buy you a car, but when you finish a song or a project, who's the first person that gets to hear it? Besides yourself, of course.
Oh shit, little bro, right there.
All right.
I run it through 4 people.
Okay.
I run it through Lil Bro, and Lil Bro is the reason because I know he has the general ear.
Okay.
So he knows. So if something hard to him, it's hard, basically.
Right.
I'll go to another artist. I'll go to Kenny So Quiet. Shout out Kenny So Quiet.
Shout out Kenny So Quiet. That's a wild motherfucker.
I'll
I
go
love
to
his
that
energy.
guy because he he has a truthful ear. But other than that, I use a lot of my day ones though, because I like that they have the general ear.
Okay.
But sometimes me, Max, or Bergotti.
Okay.
Bergotti don't count though. He my engineer.
Because
right?
he right there in the
you
mix.
right there
so,
making it. So
yeah,
I mean, that don't
he
count,
like
I guess.
immune to this shit at that point,
Yeah.
right?
So finished product though, who probably my boy Jeremiah or Lil Bro.
Okay.
Or my boy Train too. Train my security. He'll definitely.
You got security? I fucking love
I got
that.
security. I gotta have security
Because he got too many hoes. Anyway, we go move past.
and yeah.
All right, so look, hey, don't come after me, man. I'm married. Y'all stick with him.
Yeah, hey, and I didn't say for the record, I didn't say I had a lot of hoes. That was just brought on to me.
I put it on him. I volunteered him how many hoes he had.
about it.
Y'all notice he didn't fight nothing. But anyway, angriest person in your friend group.
Ooh.
He gonna say, little bro.
The angriest person in my friend group could be my security guard.
Like, is it like? Does he need to get rage therapy? Does he need to get some rage out?
Bro really could benefit like a motherfucker for some rage therapy though. Bro really could. I'm trying to think of who was another angry motherfucker because I do know some motherfuckers that be angry all the time too.
I feel like Max needs some rage therapy.
Oh yeah, Max is always down for some rage therapy. Yeah. Max is a really good rage client.
I love it.
He's a good rage client because when me and him have performed together, Max is the first person. He's so we're bros, but Max is one of the first artists that just let me know that like he like I don't like a lot of artists, but I fuck with you like, and then that's how, so he one of the first artists that let me. You know how when you first starting this shit, is you blind to it. You doing your shit, but you don't know until another person co-sign you type shit and let you know like, oh, okay, so this shit is hard. Like,
and just you get that acknowledgement.
He the first one that really,
Okay, all right.
That really kind of said like, bro, that shit. So that's how,
So here is what we call the chicken or the egg question.
Okay.
What comes first, the beat or the lyrics?
The beat.
The beat. Okay. That's an easy one for you. So so you hear the beat and then it sparks you into the direction you want to go.
Yeah, and I had to think about it a little bit because I'm like, I do this thing where I write like if any little bar comes through my head, I do write it in my notes, but I don't write it in sequence.
Okay.
I just kind of when I go to the booth. Cause like I really go off the beat first, basically, and then if I hear shit, if I'm stuck and can't feel it, then I'll just
go through.
Down my little notes, like,
okay.
This would be a hard bar right here.
Okay.
And then build off of that.
And then if it works, if it fits off of the beat,
If it fits, then I'll keep. Cause I really am more of a feeler though. I really like to just feel it, like you. And I told that beat for that. I like to do that more because it's more. Like, it's just.
I just want to point out to y'all,
magical.
I'm over here chilling, and ain't no beat of music going, and he like this, and I'm ready to do it too.
I
Like,
can feel some shit in my.
you know
I
what I'm
can hear
saying?
some
So
shit
like,
in my head.
you're a channeler, bro. Like that, bro. Like as soon as you start going, I want to go, bro.
See, that's,
so,
okay, that's real.
whew, be careful, man. You can have us out here fucking tearing some shit up, bro.
That's the whole.
God damn.
That's what it's about.
Okay. We mentioned Kenny So Quiet. We mentioned Max. We got Lil Bro. You got a lot of talented friends.
Yeah.
How many of these motherfuckers? First of all, how many talented friends do you have? And are any of them famous, or are they all famous? Because it feels like a lot of your people in your camp got motion in a different way, and you know what I mean?
I really do give them that too. A lot of people, but see, some people will say that I'm friends. Some people will say that I'm the one artist that's friends with every artist. Because a lot of artists do fuck with me though.
Okay.
A lot of the other artists in the city, they do have all associated with me. Like,
how do you do that? How do you, okay, you know what? Let's dead the other question. Fuck the other question. I don't care about how many famous, talented friends you got. How the fuck are you able to be friends with so many artists? Because KC is known to be cutthroat.
it is.
And is known to have a large artist community that not everyone gets along, and yet everyone rocks with you. So how did you pull that off?
I really truly think it's because they just respect the grind, and they respect me in the sense of, I think, all right, anybody that's an artist, they know, you know the ins and outs of the shit. You know the challenges, you know the things that, you know. And so I'm pretty sure they don't have to be in my lane, but they can see that, okay, this dude's lane is like, you, in order to be a rager, you have to be able to walk around and wear the shit, be the shit, you know, and you're gonna have people that don't understand. You got people that, so I think a lot of artists, I've had artists say that, like, I don't listen to your shit like that, but I respect like you, because like what you have, you know, what you do, what you represent,
with the like, assumption of what you had to go through to be this person.
They respect like that, and that's the ones that maybe are just in the physical sense, but the ones who listen to my shit, then they're also like, bro, I respect the fuck out of you, like. And then also my real life test is valid too. Like when in real life, if you really talk to me, we gonna talk. Like, you know, I don't really be acting like too Hollywood. I feel like anybody that talk to me, we just really can like talk. I just give real energy.
No, your energy is immaculate when it comes to that, bro. Like,
and I don't just be being me in that moment. That's why I just be like. But people, so I think that's why people be like, okay, he cool, and his music is different and it's tough.
That makes sense. You're genuine. You're authentic in yourself, and you just really can't. Like, if someone decides that they don't like that, it's because one, it doesn't work out, or two, because they're genuine haters. So.
And you know what? Another big thing though, the shows. The artists.
I can see that. A
lot of artists who didn't maybe know me, like, but we had to be, you know, whether they performed before me, we're in the same lineup type shit, or after, or. In some, I've been the main headline, so they just did it before. They just respect, because like you said, they see what I'm doing to the crowd. Yeah. And all that ain't even, you know, all that is just me just hoping I do my best. But to them, it's like, nigga, you know.
Bro, you cold with it. Fuck you talking about.
So it's more like that. They just respect the movement.
Your best is some niggas basic. I'm just, that's the how I see it.
Or my basic night, to me, is somebody's best.
Man, yeah. Thank you for. We gonna edit that. Good job. That was good. You good.
Cause I felt it. Cause I'm like, nah. Cause I don't be knowing. I just be hoping that I don't know. I know it's gonna do what it do. Yeah. But I just be like, in my head, I'm like, I gotta make this as, you know. And then when I get out there, I get so mad at myself for being like so meticulous, trying to think. I just be like, fuck it. We letting it all out. Fuck no.
Now you like, fuck it.
Exactly. And that's how it turned. That's how it always turns into this like, damn, this like this wild pit. But it's just me just being mad that I was even a little bit nervous at first.
Right, because you shouldn't be.
Because I shouldn't be. No. Or, because I shouldn't be. It's like, fuck that.
All right, so 2 questions before we get out of here.
Okay.
Number 1, what's your elevator project? And what I mean by that, somebody's watching this video right now. Somebody comes up and comes across you on the street. You got 30 seconds. What's the project or song or series of songs that you put them on?
The reason I don't know is because I'm this type of guy, like when I drop the song, I almost feel as though it's not better than any, like I'll drop it and it'll be hard. Right. like you said, decapitate Big Body Bourbon, right? And then in my head, I'm like, I'm already on to the next. Like I got some shit that's about to top that. You know, I always think like that, and I need to stop. I need to.
So you can't have one because
I'll be like,
You
see,
still
I'm gonna tell them
creating
this,
it.
and they gonna look at that and be like, oh, this is what he does, and I'm gonna be like, bro, no, I dropped this, and they be like, oh, so, but I will say, okay, maybe, well, I mean, Blood with Vampires Kenricks, my project that I dropped like 2 months ago, I will put, or last month, I will put them on that though, because that shit is gas.
That's the one. Then we gonna start there.
We'll start there.
Then you can work backwards.
We'll start
and go
Blood
for
with
it.
Vampires Kenricks,
All
and
right.
then. But and that's just for now. That's my 2024 shit.
Right.
2026, I'm gonna say whatever's finna come out.
Okay.
Cause I got some shit. I got some shit coming.
As y'all can tell, there's a lot of shit that happens in the mind of Culley. There's a lot of shit that happens in the landscape of Kenricks. So you just gotta, you just gotta dive the fuck in. And if you have a moment of hesitancy, the only regret that you're gonna have is that you hesitated because somebody's gonna kick your fucking ass. So I think I set this question up pretty well, but the one thing I want to ask that I ask everybody, when it's all said and done, when the show is over, when we have raged the fuck out, what is it you want the people to walk away with as far as the experience of Culley?
I want them. Excuse me. I want them knowing that this is something that's. Let me see. It's something that's bigger than us, and I be wanting them to know that. Really, I want them to know, like, sometimes when I'll do my shit, you know, some people will be like, I'll have some people that don't know my lane.
Right.
So they'll be like, is this okay to like? Like, you know?
Yeah.
I want them to leave knowing, like, okay, this shit is, I don't give a fuck if it's not okay to like. I love this shit type shit, really. Because I know my shit is alternative.
Right.
That's technically what they, or experimental rage music. So I'll be wanting them to just know that, like, it's okay if you a fan of it. It's okay for the people that already is fans. Like, of course, like, it's okay to, this is the place where it's okay to let out all that rage. That's what I say. That's what I preach online and all that. But for the people that's new to it, they might be their first time seeing me. I want them to know that it's okay to keep coming back. Like it's, you ain't commit, you ain't like, you know, this ain't something that your friends is gonna roast you for liking. Like, no, you can like this. This
It's a good cult to join.
Exactly.
I'm playing, but it's real.
This is a good cult to join. The rage cult. Rage therapy is a good cult to be a part of, literally.
There it is.
You part of the gym, so why not be a part of the rage session?
Bar that, come on.
For real though.
Come
why,
on,
why
that's
not
a
pull up to
motherfucking
rage
bar.
therapy?
All right, man, look, I got to get us the fuck up out of here. I appreciate you
we
so
gotta get
much.
us.
Bump Jonas here. I just had a dope-ass conversation with none other than...
Culley, the god of rage, Blood with Vampires Kenricks.
Now, look, as I always say, love yourself like you try to love the world. Do something to earn your place in the world this week. And just be a dope motherfucker. Y'all have a good one. Peace.